And welcome to Karaoke Arena 1 Men's Wheelchair Basketball Group A preliminary game here in the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games between Canada and the Netherlands. As you can see, each have played one match so far. Each have had one loss. Spain and Australia have played two each and won two. Turkey has a win and a loss, and Japan has two losses. A large contingent of the orange crowd supporting the Netherlands here at Karaoke Arena 1. And they're introducing the teams right now. The Netherlands team being introduced. Number 0 is Frank de Jong. Number 1, Robin POGGENWISCH. Number 2, Mark van KUILEN. Number 4, Sebastian Neumann. Number 5, Walter GROEN. 6, the veteran Anton de Rooij. 8, Mendel up the north. 10, Paul Tuz. 11, Mattijs Bellers. 12, Gijs Even. 15, Quinten ZANTINGE. And 23, Mustafa KORKMAZ. And now the team from Canada in ascending numerical order. Number 4, Nik GONCIN. 5 is Ben MORONCHUK. 6, Bo HEDGES. Number 7 there, Peter Wong. Number 8, Liam HICKEY. Number 9, Adam LANCIA Abdi DINI. Number 10, Chad JASSMAN. Number 11, Deion is number 12. Jonathan VERMETTE is number 13. Tyler Miller, number 14. And the captain of the team is number 15, David ENG. And there's Stephen BIALOWAS, the coach of Canada. And now we'll have the national anthems from both countries, beginning with the Dutch national anthem, Het Wilhelmus. And now the national anthem of Canada, O Canada. one of the newest national anthems in the world, O Canada, and probably the oldest, Het Wilhelmus. And now the teams meet and exchange gifts, as is customary in international basketball, and greet the referees at the same time. Tough for these players to exchange. You are supposed to exchange gifts with the player. You get a number basically, so you know if you're wearing the traditional numbers simply in the 4 through 15 stage, you know who to give them to. But with the warm-up jerseys on, it's sometimes difficult. There's Coach Fitz Weigman for the Dutch team. I think we've got the exchanges all taken care of, and the players taking their last warm-ups. There's the Canadian team. Interesting for Canada, 2 of the players born overseas. Peter Wan, born in Seoul, Korea, and Nik GONCIN, born in Sarajevo. And the co-captains of the team, Bo Hedges and David Eng. And that's Stephen BIALOWAS, the coach, just keeping his hands clean. Canada won the gold medal in London Paralympics 2012, and for the Netherlands, looking at that team as well, there's a veteran presence on both teams. Anton de Rooij at 48 years old, the oldest player on this team, but they also have Quinten ZANTINGE, who is only 16 years old, and the youngest player in the whole Olympic tournament, the only one born in this millennium. Born on the 31st of January 2000. There's de Rooij, whose wife plays for the Dutch women's team as well. Although for Holland, really player to watch out for is the captain, Mustafa KORKMAZ. There's the starting lineup, the veteran Bo Hedges in the lineup. Eng is one of the guys to look for. He has, well, they had a loss, but he had 12 points, the leading scorer in Canada's loss to Spain. They were pretty handsomely beaten by Spain. And for the Netherlands, in their win over Australia, KORKMAZ had 24 points. Bellers had 11 for them. POGGENWISCH had 9 rebounds and 8 assists in that game. The loss to Australia, obviously, something they didn't expect. The loss to Spain, probably a heavier one than Canada expected. Remember, they were world champions in 2006. They were gold medalists in London, 2012 silver medalists in Beijing, gold medalists in Athens and Sydney. But Patrick Anderson and other players are gone from that Canadian team. It's a very different team than the one that won the gold in London 4 years ago. The Dutch team, some of them play in France, some of them play in Germany. De Rooij plays for HEDGES Bo in Belgium. And only 3 of them actually play for clubs in the Netherlands. So Bellers will take the tap for Canada. Sorry, excuse me, Bellers will take the tap against Eng for Canada, Bellers for the Netherlands, and Bellers controls the tap over to POGGENWISCH. POGGENWISCH brings it in. Canada take a moment to set up on defense. KORKMAZ, who's the big offensive threat for the Dutch, gets the ball back, top of the key. He's going to let the shot go. Doesn't get the roll. The rebound quickly taken by LANCIA. He gets the ball back, comes down, pass to Eng inside. Bo Hedges now. Hedges thought about a shot. He spins around. Back to Eng. Eng's got the shot and hits. David Eng from Montreal. He plays for the Gladiators de Laval in Montreal, but also plays in the States for the New York Rolling Knicks. KORKMAZ at the top. Floats one in for Bellers. And we had our first foul. Of the game on Eng. And it's Eng who gets the rebound of the missed shot. Cross court to LANCIA. POGGENWISCH is being blocked out there. LANCIA drives in himself, gets position. Shot is off the front of the rim, and POGGENWISCH with the rebound. All the way down, Bellers is basket hanging there, and there's a foul. That could be against Eng again. But it's on JASSMAN. So that's his first. The team's second in the first minute and a half. 2 shots for Bellers, misses the first. The referee is Matti Quintana, Krunoslav Pike, and Ben Wood are the umpires. 2-1 now. JASSMAN with the old style mustache takes the inbound pass. Full court pressure from the Netherlands. Bo Hedges up to LANCIA, breaking that press. KORKMAZ on LANCIA. Hedges. LANCIA again, he spins. Cross court to Eng. 2 on the shot clock. Eng's not going to get a shot away. Great defense by Netherlands. Stopping Canada with a 24-second violation, and the ball goes over to the Dutch. Not quite sure why Coach Wiegmans is checking his watch. He doesn't have an appointment anywhere else, I'm sure. POGGENWISCH. KORKMAZ wanted the shot. POGGENWISCH on the baseline. Misses. Rebounded by Tyler Miller. Up top to LANCIA. Bo Hedges. Tough angle. Rebound comes right back to Hedges, and he gets it. Eng now, 3-pointer. Misses, dead rebound, and GROEN takes it to KORKMAZ. KORKMAZ directing traffic from up top. Look at how Canada are trying to cut them off from the paint. 3 chairs in a row, but KORKMAZ uses the screen and hits the basket. Dutch lead at 3-2. Shots off. KORKMAZ with the rebound. Switching hands on the dribble. POGGENWISCH back to KORKMAZ. Off the glass. Rims and out. Eng with the rebound for Canada. LANCIA. Lancia wanted the long shot. Groen got in his way. Hedges. Oh, beautiful. Ball was tipped away from JASSMAN, but Canada kept it, knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Canada's ball. Beautiful lead pass, though, from Hedges to JASSMAN. Couldn't get the layup to fall. And Jonathan Vermette, whose twin brother Philippe did not make the team, but has played for Canada. GONCIN in as well. That was a block. And KORKMAZ comes down. GONCIN got his hand on that and sent it back for JASSMAN. And JASSMAN, the foul will be on KORKMAZ. First foul for the Dutch. Well, you can just see them trying to stop KORKMAZ from getting down into a defensive position there. And he goes down, he and his chair both go down. Gets up quickly. ENG now for Canada. 4-3. That one's short. Mustafa KORKMAZ at 28. Veteran captain sees an opening, comes through the paint, comes out the other side. Have to avoid the 3 seconds there. Goes in, POGGENWISCH high off the glass and misses. GONCIN with the rebound for Canada. Using his chair to keep position. JASSMAN throws it up high for ENG. ENG's going back from the basket, now comes back forward. No foul, and Bellers gets the rebound. KORKMAZ. KORKMAZ shoots and hits. It's 5-2 Netherlands. 4.5 minutes to play. Low scoring start to the game. JASSMAN loses it. The steal by De Jong. POGGENWISCH just inside the foul line. Can't get the shot to go. The rebound went through his hands, but De Jong, Bellers pulled it up. KORKMAZ. Cross to Bellers. Bellers again with the shot, taking his time to line it up. And it's a 3-second violation against the Netherlands. The ball goes over to Canada. Netherlands lead 5-2, under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Peter Wan now coming on for Canada. Wan, born in Seoul, Korea, plays in Korea with Jeju Island, also plays in Germany for Trier. Played on national champions in the US for the University of Illinois. And again, a loose pass, and that one's kept in by Bellers, but only as far as JASSMAN. ENG drops it back for GONCIN. And GONCIN, well, nice drop pass as the whistle blew. ENG controlling the ball. Foul was on De Jong, by the way, not on KORKMAZ, who you saw afterwards. The foul was given to De Jong, and GONCIN with the basket. It's 5-4. And the blocking foul, Bellers can't believe it, but the blocking foul is on him. Canada to put the ball in play. ENG. ENG stops good defense. He had to pull the shot back, couldn't get enough on it, and the rebound will come through. And well, you could see the umpire at one end saying it had deflected off of the Dutch player. KORKMAZ trying to get his chair free. He's got 3 around him. And they're still substituting. The play hasn't actually started, and you can see what a battle it is. Now Canada inbounds. Just the fight for position. What a beautiful pass, and GONCIN has another basket. But give the assist to Liam Hickey with a great pass. Good look. KORKMAZ in and out, rebound by POGGENWISCH. Over to Darrell. Darrell misses. Rebound by Hickey, and there's a whistle as GONCIN comes down again. The foul was called on Peter Wong. That's the 3rd team foul on Canada. Jonathan VERMETTE comes back in the game. JASSMAN now comes out for a rest. The Dutch will inbound with 2:14 left in the first quarter. They trail Canada by 6-5. 3-pointer in and out, and the rebound to GONCIN. GONCIN, great behind the back pass, behind the head, I should say, and it's put in by Hickey, returning the favor. 8-5 to Canada, but what a great no-look pass. And there's a technical foul is being called on KORKMAZ. You could see the referee's signal. The technical foul was for what he said. And, well, that's the question. What did he say? All right. Well, what I assume was that was a warning from the referee. If he kept it up, he would. Nice pass to Bellers, and Bellers puts it in. I think the warning was if you keep that up, I will call the technical. Didn't actually call it. Now, well, turnabout is fair play. The long pass. GONCIN misses the shot, but gets his own rebound. And the foul is going to be called on KORKMAZ right there before the shot, or else the foul would have been on Bellers. That's the team's 4th. They'll go into the penalty situation if they get another, but there's a minute and a half left in the first quarter. GONCIN inbounds, the long inbounds to Hickey. Back to GONCIN in the paint. GONCIN's shot is short. Darrell up to POGGENWISCH. POGGENWISCH comes across. KORKMAZ. Oh, good pass inside, and great reaction by Hickey to steal that one. Another turnover for Canada. Hickey keeping it. And the call is against KORKMAZ, I think, reaching in onto the chair. It was off the ball, but they are in the penalty situation, which means that Peter Wong will go to the foul line to shoot. Wong makes the first. So all of that smiling and high-fiving before the game doesn't seem to have put KORKMAZ on the good side of the referees, because whatever he said, he's got their attention. And one thing you don't want to have is the referee's attention. You don't want to have him looking for you, following you, just keeping an eye on what you're doing. POGGENWISCH. Good entry pass for Bellers. Good tip to GROEN. It was knocked away from him by HICKEY. And the rebound to GONCIN. HICKEY is doing a great job defensively. Now he gets the ball from GONCIN on the outlet pass and then leaves it for GONCIN. GONCIN is hit chair to chair. No call. GONCIN again goes down, and this time the call will be against KUILEN, I believe. GONCIN was getting bumped all the way down the court. And again, it's a shooting foul because of the penalty situation. Still 30 seconds to go in the period. Canada up by 2. Second one goes in and out. 10-7 Canada. 27 seconds left as POGGENWISCH brings it up for the Dutch. van der Kuylen. Spins around. 6 on the shot clock. And Bellers hits 10-9. Just 3 seconds. And there's the heave and misses everything, and the first quarter comes to an end. A very tightly fought first quarter, and the score is Canada 10, Netherlands 9. Not high scoring, very tough defensively. No quarter given by either team here. 10-9 at the end of the first quarter. Canada by 1 point over the Netherlands. Well, the score is pretty even. Let's take a look at the game stats so far. Points from turnovers. Canada has turned 4 turnovers into 5 points. They've committed 3 turnovers, but the Dutch haven't gotten any points from them. Rebounding pretty even. Otherwise, shooting percentages pretty even as well. And that's all reflected in the score as Canada lead the Netherlands 10-9. So 10-9 after 1 quarter of play. Canada against the Netherlands, Group A preliminary game here at the men's wheelchair basketball Rio 2016 Paralympics. Canada will inbound to begin the second quarter. JASSMAN is back in the game for Canada. So is HEDGES. GONCIN stays in. HICKEY stays in, and number 13 is Jonathan VERMETTE. GONCIN from the outside, the three-pointer goes in and out, rebounded by Netherlands and being brought up by van der Kuylen. Good lead pass. No shot and a 3-second violation on the Netherlands. You have to get the shot off. If you're standing there trying to set your shot up, get better position, get a better handle on it, a better angle on it, the clock is still ticking while you're in the paint, and it's a frequent call in wheelchair basketball. Hedges, Hickey, up top. GONCIN gets the shot away with 3 defenders around him. They collapsed on him, and GONCIN knocked the ball away from van der Kuilen. It will stay with, the possession will stay with the Dutch. POGGENWISCH brings the ball up. The Dutch have everybody inside right now. Just around the key. Van der Kuilen was looking for the pass, I think, first, then took the shot. Hickey nearly lost it, but GONCIN kept it in for Canada. And GONCIN trying to turn the corner, and does. Not afraid to take them on one-on-one. Hickey just managed to hang on to that pass. Hedges now from the corner of the foul line. Doesn't get the drop. And POGGENWISCH with the rebound. He's got Bellers. Tries to get him in the pass. He can't get the pass to him. Bellers had good position going down the lane. He just couldn't make that work. So Netherlands Dutch take a timeout. Mattijs Bellers, who plays for the Trier Dolphins in Germany, where one of his teammates is Chad JASSMAN from Canada, and another is Peter Wan, or was. Peter Wan played there previously in Trier. Stephen there, who's 21, but he is by no means the youngest player on this Dutch squad, with Quinten ZANTINGE at 16. JASSMAN for Canada. He lets go the long three, and it's in off the glass. The three-pointer for Chad JASSMAN, and Canada increased the lead to 4, 13-9. Shot was off by Deion. Had a nice screen and good look at it. And here comes GONCIN again. Takes it toward the hoop, stops, and it's going to be an offensive foul on GONCIN. He made the contact with the chair of Bellers. Or actually, it was the chair of POGGENWISCH, but the same difference. Bellers was just on the side. Deion brings it up now. They do a little weave up top. POGGENWISCH drops it back for van der Kuilen. Back to POGGENWISCH. He's got the screener there. It's a long shot, and it went in and out of the basket. These rims have not been doing anyone any favors here. Very tight at the Karaoke Arena 1. They were very tight during the Olympic tournament as well. Oh, good pass, GONCIN to ENG, and ENG puts it in. Good look, good feed. Canada increases the lead to 6 now, 15-9. 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. POGGENWISCH. Moving through the paint, Bellers. an offensive foul called on Bellers. We actually called on Deion for setting the pick up for Bellers. Into the game now is DINI for Canada. Tyler Miller as well. Miller is inbounding to DINI. So the two newcomers bring the ball up for Canada. Tyler Miller. Eng. Eng drops it. And just missed. Good drop pass to Peter Wan. Couldn't get it to fall. Vander Karlen having trouble bringing it up. And we have a little hold up there with a wheel coming off. And Bellers just needs a new wheel. Stack of wheels, materials for repair. And you can see Coach Stephen BIALOWAS saying that this is taking too much time, that they need to just take him off. And put someone else on. Take a timeout. And that's exactly what the Dutch do. They send a replacement in for Bellers. As Toys. Paul Toys. POGGENWISCH. 6 on the shot clock. In and out, but Toys with the rebound, puts it up again, and it's an offensive foul on him. And he goes down with his chair. Gets himself back up quickly. And you see how they want to force him to have to work to get up the court. Juan doing a nice job of just keeping him busy, as it were. And away, and now Canada come down, and Eng dribbling, just keeping his dribble. Juan. GONCIN back to Juan. Eng. Eng will shoot off the glass, goes in and out. Again, those tight rims. 15-9, approaching the halfway mark of the second quarter. POGGENWISCH. Deion had a break there if he'd gone, but it's Toys from the outside. It doesn't go. GONCIN with the rebound. GONCIN's got Eng on his right. He goes to the left. Juan goes down the middle. There's the pass to Juan, and it's missed. Juan gives it back to GONCIN. He tried to get it to Eng, but couldn't, and Toys picks it up for Holland. Good lead pass. KORKMAZ, and KORKMAZ misses the layup from an awkward angle. Juan comes down now. Eng. Back to Eng. GONCIN, good pass to Wong. Toys there, hitting the ball constantly. No foul. Good clean hits each time, and Toys picks it up. Watch this. 1, 2, no foul. And the 24-second clock had expired by the time all of that swatting was finished. The ball went over on the turnover to the Dutch. They've gone very quiet shooting, still haven't scored in this period, and we've got almost 6 minutes gone. KORKMAZ puts the shot up. It won't fall. GONCIN with the rebound for Canada. GONCIN with space, goes to the basket, lays it up, and it doesn't go. And the rebound comes to GROEN. All the way down to Toys. Wong shepherds him away from the basket. GROEN setting up in the lane, and finally they get their first points. KORKMAZ with the basket. And Canada want a timeout as the Netherlands have pulled closer at 15-11. Canada has outscored the Netherlands 5-2 in this period. So both teams very low scoring, very bad shooting on display, very tough defending. See KORKMAZ, well, he's the captain, doing a little bit of coaching himself there. Well, we've got Canadians, we've got Dutch, we've got neutral Brazilians. I think the Dutch outnumber the Canadians in the crowd. Certainly they do on the opposite side to us. Easy to spot with their orange, obviously. 15-11, 3:44 to play in the first half. 5-2 in this quarter. Only 7 points scored thus far in the quarter. And it's a traveling violation called on JASSMAN. So another turnover for Canada. You have to dribble for every 2 pushes. You're allowed 2 pushes and then you have to dribble. Toys now from the foul line. It doesn't go. Rebound to HICKEY of Canada. Juan goes down, loses a wheel. He's actually off the court at the moment. Back to HICKEY. Juan's back on the court with both wheels intact. HICKEY, top of the key. Ooh, in and out again. KORKMAZ. HICKEY comes out on him. Toys hit HICKEY hard with the chair. And Toys keeps the rebound alive to KORKMAZ. Lost the ball, and now Canada's got a break possible for HICKEY. HICKEY picks it up, he's all alone, he's going to lay it up and in, and Canada's up 17-11. 2:15 to play in the half. Little log jam up there at the foul line. KORKMAZ weaves his way through it, drops it for POGGENWISCH. And the foul is on HICKEY. Only the team's second, no shooting situation. Toys leaves it for POGGENWISCH. KORKMAZ. He's got the shot with Toys setting the screen, but he gives it to POGGENWISCH coming down the lane, and he banks it in off the glass. 17-13. Eng draws 2 defenders. HICKEY now brings one to him. Eng sets the screen, and there's an open shot, but missed by Tyler Miller. POGGENWISCH bringing the ball down himself. And his pass is too high for Toys. And the ball goes over to Canada with 1:16 to play in the half. And we've got a timeout called by Canada. They lead with 1:16 to play in the first half. They lead 17-13. Coach BIALOWAS is talking to Hickey. Frits Wiegmann. Hickey, he stops for the shot, hits the rim and goes out. Bellers is back in the game for the Dutch. He gets the rebound and gives it to KORKMAZ. Under a minute to play now in the half. KORKMAZ, 17 on the shot clock. Deion in the key. KORKMAZ shoots and hits. It's a 2, and it's 17-15. JASSMAN looks like he got fingers caught in the wheels, and he has to come off, and VERMETTE replaces him. Tyler Miller brings it up for Canada. VERMETTE keeping Deion out of play. VERMETTE's in front of him. Pass over to Hickey, dropped it neatly for Juan, and Juan lays it in. Nicely done. 19-15. 15 on the game clock. And ENG intercepts the pass with 11 seconds to go. Keeps it in play. Can they get over halfway and get a shot off? Hickey, lead to Juan, and that's blocked by POGGENWISCH. And that is the end of the first half. POGGENWISCH blocking Juan's shot. Juan looking back at the referees bemusedly. And Canada lead the Netherlands at halftime, 19-15. A very low-scoring game here. Every shot is becoming hard to get, and there hasn't been a lot of great outside shooting in this game. Take a look at shooting percentages, are both right around 1/4, not quite good enough. 1 3-pointer for Canada, which almost in effect is the difference in the game. Both teams only shooting 50% from the line. Rebounding is pretty even. Turnovers, Netherlands has committed more, and Canada has gotten 10 points from those 11 Dutch turnovers. The Dutch have not yet got a point from the Canadians' 7 turnovers, and so that really is part of the difference there. And I think some of that is due to better passing and getting inside, as well. It looks like Dutch television gathering the Dutch fans for a little bit of celebration. A little too early to celebrate right now because they trail Canada at the half. Canada 19, Netherlands 15.
chegou a hora da gente fazer mais um quiz daqueles para testar o conhecimento dessa plateia. So it's time for us to test the knowledge of the crowd once more with our trivia question. Let's see what's Tom bringing for us. I have Ernesto with me and I have Gabriel. Let's see who knows all about it. Take a look. Let's see what's the question. What is Tom bringing for us? In what year was wheelchair basketball first played? Em que ano surgiu os primeiros jogos de basquetebol em cadeira de rodas? Let's see what are the options. 1928, 1932 or 1945? Letra A, 1928, letra B, 1932 e C, 1945. Já escolheu?
Já escolhi.
Peraí, você já escolheu?
Também.
Então manda lá, cara.
Eu acho que é a letra C.
Letra C é o 1932. Desculpa, perdão, eu tô confundindo. 45, por que você acha que foi em 45?
Porque eu acho que é mais recente.
Boa, garoto. E você, Gabriel, você acha que é qual?
Eu acho que é a letra B.
32.
Sim.
Tem alguma razão especial?
Não, intuição.
Boa, então vamos lá. O Gabriel confia na intuição, o Ernesto confia na teoria de que é um esporte mais recente. Aê! Ernesto levou melhor dessa vez. Vamos lá, ó. Tá ali a explicação da resposta. Wheelchair basketball was first played in 1945 in USA. Viu? Nos Estados Unidos, aí que surgiu. Basquete de cadeira de rodas começou A gente tem outros candidatos aqui a acertar a nossa trivia. Vamos ver quem vai levar melhor. Vamos conhecer os nossos competidores. Por favor, se apresentem.
Felipe, Júlio, Antônio, Gabriel.
Beleza, tô com o time completo. Vamos ver qual é a pergunta da vez. So, let's answer another trivia question. Let's see who of these boys will get the right answer. Let's see. Tom is bringing the next question. O Tom tá trazendo a próxima pergunta. Vamos ver qual vai ser, hein? Vamos ver se a galera tá estudada. Which men's wheelchair basketball team won the 2014 World Championship title? Qual foi o time masculino de basquetebol em cadeira de rodas que ganhou o título do Campeonato Mundial de 2014? Opção A, USA, Estados Unidos. Opção B, Canadá. E opção C, Austrália. E aí, meninas? Estão pensando? O que vocês acham? Já escolheram A, B ou C?
Eu acho que é o Canadá.
B,
Eu acho que é a
Estados Unidos.
Canadá.
Estados Unidos. Vamos ver a resposta. Tem apostas em Canadá, tem apostas em Estados Unidos. E aí, Tom, qual é? Ih, gente! Vocês foram no A, vocês foram no B, mas a resposta era...
Welcome back, and a low-scoring first half here at the Carioca Arena 1, and the men's Group A preliminary match between Canada and Netherlands. Canadians lead the Dutch 19-15. Only 15 points scored in that second quarter. Canada led 10-9 at the end of the first quarter and increased that lead from 1 to 4 points at halftime. It's been very hard fought. The shooting has not been there for either team, really, and we'll have to see if that can change in the second half. Now, for the Netherlands, with 15 points, the high scorer is KORKMAZ, the captain, with 8. He's got 3 fouls, however, which is why he spent some of that first half on the bench, protecting him basically on the foul side. Bellers with 6 rebounds and 5 points has given him the support. And for Canada, well, really balanced scoring. The leading scorer is GONCIN with 5 points. He also has 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And there are only 4 other scorers for Canada. All have either 3 or 4 points. The Dutch inbound to begin the second half. And, well, KORKMAZ thought about the shot. It's going to be a 3-pointer if it goes, but it's off the front of the rim. And Bo HEDGES, one of the co-captains for Canada, brings it down. GONCIN stays in the game, along with ENG. VERMETTE. And HEDGES misses the shot. And the other player for Canada, I can't identify at the moment. POGGENWISCH for the Dutch. GROEN. Deion. KORKMAZ, of course. And Sellers. That rim is tough. That went right in and right out. And that's GONCIN bringing the ball down for Canada. Only 2 now, 3-4, and now we're even at 4s. And Tyler Miller, the 5th Canadian, is guarding Bellers. HEDGES, pass into ENG. He did a great job of controlling that pass, but couldn't get the shot to go. GROEN to KORKMAZ. KORKMAZ, no one's looking back. The pass goes in and can't be controlled, but it's a 3-second violation, as the Dutch had 3 chairs in there, for probably all for at least 3 seconds each. GONCIN bringing it up for Canada. He shoots from 3 and doesn't go. GROEN with the rebound. POGGENWISCH. KORKMAZ looking for the screen and has it, uses the glass and hits. 19-17, 2-point game. ENG with the big pass down court, and it's overthrown as GONCIN was chasing it. KORKMAZ. KORKMAZ again with the glass and again hits. That's his spot. It's tied at 19. And again, the long pass. And this time HEDGES comes down with it. And he's on the end line as he does. Was I really? So twice now Canada have tried to get the quick basket after KORKMAZ has hit shots, and both times they've thrown the ball away. The result is 4 unanswered points here in the second half for the Dutch, and they've tied the game at 19. KORKMAZ. Sellers high posting. Spins around, tries to set the pick now for KORKMAZ. He's in that same spot again. This time he goes for the basket, not the glass, and misses GONCIN. As Miller left the rebound for him. GONCIN very quick down there. Back out top to ENG. Shot clock under 10 now. HEDGES on the other side has an unopposed shot. He uses the glass, but it won't fall. And KORKMAZ gets the rebound. And ENG got the foul. KORKMAZ was looking for Bellers the whole way down. Bellers was getting position, and ENG was trying to get him out of position and drew the foul. Bellers. KORKMAZ back to Bellers. He's got the space. Misses the shot. Rebound by VERMETTE. Drop back to GONCIN. GONCIN spins after the contact. On the baseline, he misses. And KORKMAZ has the rebound himself. GONCIN trying to come up behind him, now goes down court. But KORKMAZ continues. GONCIN cuts him off just at the top of the key. KORKMAZ with the fake and spin. POGGENWISCH. Back to KORKMAZ. GROEN again, setting the screen. Favorite spot. Glass. This time it doesn't fall. ENG with the rebound. GONCIN brings it up. Loses it to GROEN. And GROEN has a possible break. No, he doesn't. So he holds up, spins around, gives it to POGGENWISCH. This is as tight a game as I've seen in this tournament. POGGENWISCH now from the outside. He can't get it to fall. GONCIN, he loses the rebound to GROEN, but it's picked up by Miller. Gives it back to GONCIN, who finally controls it and comes across the halfway line with Green running interference in front of him. GONCIN. HEDGES goes over his head. They're not going to get a shot away. Another turnover for Canada. Too late. HEDGES shot. All right. Bang that one in off the glass. And to no avail as the 24-second clock had expired. And as we reach the halfway point of this half, Canada have yet to score after 5 minutes. The Netherlands have scored only 4 points in 5 minutes, but that's enough to tie the game up at 19. As Canada, both teams now making substitutions. Juan, Hickey, and JASSMAN in for Canada, up to North, and Van der Kuylen both in for the Netherlands. And, that was all. Van der Kuylen just came in the game, hits the three, and the Dutch are ahead 22-19. And POGGENWISCH is going to be called for the foul. The shooting has been very tight, almost as if everyone's afraid to miss because the game is so tight. But if sometimes one big basket can open things up, sometimes for both teams. Juan on the outside. Juan loses the ball, and it's going to go over the half-court line. Another turnover for the Netherlands. That gives them 12 total on the game. Canada have 11, but remember it was 11-7, I believe, at the half. Yes, Canada with 5 turnovers, 7 in the first half, 5 already in this quarter, and Canada finally take a timeout. They've got to get things together. Backcourt violation, 24-second violation, all in the last couple of minutes. Netherlands inbound, 4:23 to play in the third. They lead by 3. And there's a second 3. Well, Van der Kuilen, I'm not sure he planned to bank that one in, but he put it up in that direction, and he did. And all of a sudden, Van der Kuilen has come in the game and given the Netherlands a 6-point lead with 2 3-pointers. And a foot foul by Juan, a foot foul on the front plate of the chair. And that's another turnover for Canada. Van der Kuilen launches another 3, and whew, that came very close. But all of a sudden, the Netherlands has opened up a 6-point lead. The ball went into the crowd there, which is what Van der Kuilen was laughing about, as they was trying to retrieve it. GONCIN with the inbounds pass to JASSMAN. GONCIN, cross court to HEDGES. Hickey sets a screen for him. And they need to untangle a couple of chairs. HEDGES to GONCIN. GONCIN misses, and the rebound is cleared by Updenorf. And the basket will count, and the foul. Van der Kuilen has just put 8 points in a row through for the Dutch. And Bo HEDGES is coming out for Canada. Tyler Miller comes in. Van der Kuilen misses, and GONCIN with the rebound for Canada. They now trail by 8. GONCIN comes down the line, hits the front of the rim, gets his own rebound, and tips it off. And The turnover was for lifting in the chair. GONCIN lifting himself up out of the chair was the turnover, but that was followed by the technical foul against GONCIN for complaining about the call. And ironically enough, KORKMAZ misses the foul shot, but KORKMAZ, who was given a warning for a technical foul earlier in the game, but not given the foul. And that was by the same official as well. ENG replaces HICKEY after the technical foul. The Netherlands will retain possession. GONCIN comes out along with Tyler Miller. HEDGES comes back in. KORKMAZ. And inside, it's up to North. And the Netherlands all of a sudden lead by 10. Canada still haven't scored. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Canada still have not hit a basket in this quarter. ENG. HEDGES. And finally, Canada get their first points of the quarter, 29-21. KORKMAZ brings it up. Turnover. Pass hit. It hit POGGENWISCH's back. LANCIA, he hasn't been in for a while. Leaves it back for ENG. ENG to JASSMAN. JASSMAN throws the three up. It doesn't go. The rebound to up to North. And he's going to bring that down himself. POGGENWISCH now. Canadians lining up higher. Keep the Dutch away. Try to take away some of the outside shooting, perhaps. Up to North. High off the glass and in. That hit on the top of the backboard. He banked that in off the glass, and look on the bench. Choice. You see the white of the backboard on the frame. That's where that ball deflected in off. And the full court pressure by Holland works. The pass coming in, and the foul is going to be called on LANCIA. So it was looking rosy for Canada. 19-15 lead at the half. They'd been outscored 16-2 in this third period. Up to North. KORKMAZ. Vander Kylen. His outside magic has disappeared temporarily. But he was the guy who ignited this comeback with the 2 3-pointers. Again, full court pressure by the Dutch. A little bit looser this time, and Bo HEDGES brings it up for Canada. HEDGES trying to come down the line. It was tipped out of bounds by up to North. Canada will keep possession with 13 on the shot clock. LANCIA. HEDGES can't get the shot to go, but ENG gets the rebound, and ENG is fouled. Deion, I think, well, up to North puts the hand up, but there's Deion with the foul. Oh, sorry, that's up to North with the foul. Then Deion came in on the back. So a minute to go in this third quarter, and ENG has a chance to get a couple for Canada. gets the first. Gets the second. 31-23. KORKMAZ from the outside, won't go. ENG with the rebound, 44 seconds in the period. And ENG is bumped out of bounds, but the ball stays in. HEDGES loses it, wanted the foul, and the layup is missed, but the Dutch keep possession with 27 seconds to play. KORKMAZ, cross court, Van der Kylen from the outside, he hits, 33-23. And another technical foul called. Well, we didn't see. Let's see if we can see the technical. We were seeing the bench, the Dutch bench, who were watching. They're watching the technical. Look, there it is. It was called against LANCIA. And KORKMAZ again can't hit the foul shot, but the Dutch will keep possession with 13 seconds left in the quarter. KORKMAZ. And the shot by Van der Kylen misses, but Van der Kylen was the guy who ignited this third quarter rally from the Netherlands. Outside shooting, 2 technical fouls on Canada, and a 18-4 quarter for the Netherlands has propelled them into a 10-point lead in this game. And after 3 quarters, they lead Canada 33-23. And well, you look at the game stats and you see it's not a huge shift, but it's enough to make a difference. The scoring, the shooting percentages 10 points higher. The 2 3-pointers made a huge difference, obviously. And the turnovers starting to even out. All of a sudden, the Dutch have 12 points on turnovers. It was 10-0 at the half. They got 12 points on turnovers in that third quarter alone, and they lead 33-23. Well, ready to go with the fourth quarter here, and the Dutch blew open what had been a close game, a 4-point game at the half, 19-15. Canada in the lead with an 18-4 run here in the third quarter, and now they begin the fourth quarter with a 10-point cushion. Canada with 2 technical fouls in that third quarter. And the Dutch with 12 points off turnovers in that quarter. GONCIN now. Cross court to HICKEY. HICKEY can't get a shot away. Good defense by Upton. GONCIN now only 2 seconds, but he throws the 3 and hits the 3 as the shot clock was expiring. Takes a bump from KORKMAZ after he hits the shot, but it's 33-26 now. Canada setting up for defense now above the 3-point line. POGGENWISCH KORKMAZ comes around the screen by up to north. Up to north, inside, off the glass, puts it in, 35-26, 9-point lead. Trying to get Juan on the lead. Juan can't get the layup to fall. And it comes back the other way for the Dutch. KORKMAZ. What a bad break for Peter Juan. Up the north. Misses. It's tipped out by Hickey, and that ball should stay with the Dutch. They reset to 14. That's what the referees were discussing, whether there'd been enough possession to call for a reset of the clock. Up the north. Great position, good pass. Puts in the bunny, and it's 37-26 again. 11-point lead. Hickey in the forecourt for Canada. Gets around KORKMAZ, now stops. GONCIN just hit a three from that same spot, but he loses the ball. Juan can't pick it up. And the foul will be on Juan. POGGENWISCH with the shot. Hickey now taking the long pass. They have to regroup though. KORKMAZ was back on defense to stop him. Hickey wanted Wong, then looked for Eng. Now goes all the way across. GONCIN, and he hits. 39-28. Lead is 11, 7:25 to play in the game. KUILEN, whose shooting was the big factor in the third quarter. KORKMAZ into KUILEN. He's too far underneath, has to take it back out. KORKMAZ now, he shoots. He misses, and the rebound to GONCIN. And there's going to be a foul before the shot. On KUILEN. 14 on the shot clock as it resets. GONCIN gets past KORKMAZ, gets past POGGENWISCH, tries to fire, excuse me, it was Hickey, tried to fire it back to GONCIN, and the loose ball came off to KORKMAZ, and another whistle. There's the foul on Wong. KORKMAZ checks his elbow, gets himself up. Has to get the straps set again. KORKMAZ from the foul line hits 41-28. GONCIN. That one was tipped away by POGGENWISCH, but picked up by Juan. And that one was, the pass was rejected by van der Kuylen. There's 6 on the shot clock, and changes coming in for Canada. Hedges, Miller, and ENG come back in. Hedges loses the ball, picks it back up, but there's no time for a shot to get off. Another turnover for Canada. The second half has been turnover plagued for them. POGGENWISCH in no hurry with a 13-point lead, and it's an offensive foul on Up to North. GONCIN had position, obviously. Up to North trying to get him out of the way. Hedges cross to GONCIN, takes it with one hand, stops for the shot, has an open look, misses. Rebound by De Jong over to KORKMAZ. KORKMAZ in and out. Rebound to Miller, over to ENG. ENG brings it down court. GONCIN now. Approaching the halfway point of the fourth quarter, Canada trail by 13. Needing to make something happen. Hedges gets a good pass, tries to leave it for ENG. He just barely can gather it, has to get the shot off quickly because of the clock. Hits nothing, and here comes Holland with a 2-on-1. POGGENWISCH back to KORKMAZ, and GONCIN slapped away at it. Well, the foul was on GONCIN, but you could see that VERMETTE thought that he could have drawn the offensive foul, but GONCIN's foul came before KORKMAZ crashed into VERMETTE. KORKMAZ makes both foul shots. It is a 15-point lead, 43-28. GONCIN to Hedges, and POGGENWISCH wanted the jump ball but got the foul instead. That's the fourth on Netherlands. Hedges finally, 43-30. Canada now need to press defensively, need to get the ball back. Van der Kuylen, and it hits. That's a 2. But Van der Kuylen in the second half has been the offense for the Dutch. From the outside, just inside the three-point line, and nothing but net. 45-30 now, 4 minutes to play. 15-point lead for the Netherlands. GONCIN really racing down court, but Eng couldn't get a pass to him. Was knocked away from Eng. It goes out of bounds, and the ball to the Netherlands. And, well, I think you can understand what Miller was saying as he took a bump from KORKMAZ. And it's interesting because KORKMAZ hasn't changed his style of play. He got a warning from the referee in the first half and basically has done nothing different. And not only avoids technical fouls, but isn't even called for fouls. Miller has to restrap. And he's fine. Eng. And Eng is fouled as he tries. No, he didn't beat the. Well, when it rains, it pours when you're Canada. 24-second clock expired. Eng, I think Eng thought that he had been fouled when he heard the whistle, but it was the 24-second clock. And 3.5 minutes to go now. KORKMAZ. And he hits 47-30. Up to North. And Canada lose the ball on the turnover. HEDGES goes over. Well, if Canada were disappointed when they lost to Spain, they'll be more disappointed, I think, to lose this one, because this was a game where they were in a position to be in the lead. And KORKMAZ hits again. He's driving the nails into the Canadian coffin. 49-30, under 3 minutes to play now. KORKMAZ, after a slow start, has 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. So, wholesale substitutions. Canada inbound, under 3 minutes to play. They trail now by 19. Shot was off by MORONCHUK. I think they realized they needed quick points. Couldn't really wait around to get perfect shot. MORONCHUK trying the three. GROEN. HEDGES, good pass in for GONCIN, and he puts it in. Foul was called on JASSMAN. It's the team's fourth. Bellers. KORKMAZ. KORKMAZ behind Beller's screen. Can't get it to go off the glass. MORONCHUK brings it up for Canada. GONCIN. With Bellers riding alongside him. GONCIN now heads out on the other side. Turns around and loses the ball. KUILEN comes up. KORKMAZ goes down and gets up. JASSMAN for Canada. GONCIN. GONCIN misses the three. KORKMAZ with the rebound. Just over a minute to play. KORKMAZ, nice little bounce pass for KUILEN, and he misses the layup. That was a beauty, though. GONCIN coming down quickly. He's headed out by Deion. MORONCHUK. Back to GONCIN. Cross court to HEDGES. GROEN quickly on him. 2 seconds on the shot clock. HEDGES launches one, and it's a 24-second violation. .33 seconds remaining in the game, and the Netherlands are going to have a famous comeback victory here, keyed by an 18-4 third quarter explosion. They've led this fourth quarter 16-9, so they haven't let up in this second half, but a great second half for the Dutch. No. And it's the offensive foul on KORKMAZ. That's his fourth. I don't think he's in danger of following out though, with only 12 seconds remaining. MORONCHUK for Canada. The crowd counting down. The Dutch fans will be ecstatic. MORONCHUK, can they get a shot off before the end of the game? They do, and MORONCHUK's shot misses. And there is the final buzzer with the final score. The Netherlands 49, Canada 32, and what a turnaround in this game of two halves. The first half basically pretty even and very, very hard fought. Canada led 19-15 at the half. The Netherlands came out with an 18-4 third quarter burst to put this game away and kept the momentum up with a 16-9 fourth quarter. The full-time score, 49 to the Netherlands, 32 to Canada.